move that a little bit. All right. That was the wrong spot. That's the wrong spot. Everything's in the wrong spot. Why? Gotta put everything where it belongs. What's up, party people? No one's here, just me. All by myself. I'll drink water. I am thirsty, so I drink. When I get thirsty, I like to drink the water. It's so delicious. All right, what's going on, kiddos? What's happening, hot stuff? What's going on? Let's check it on. Okay, a few people boosted me on. That's nice. That's nice. Nice. All right, chilling like a villain. So what's going on this week? I wanted to live stream yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to simply because it's a weird day. I don't know how to explain it. It was just a weird day. Things kept on popping up and happening, and it just, the problem is I don't always have privacy. I don't always have privacy when I'm doing this. So that's an issue sometimes. But what am I going to do? I got to make the best of it that I can, right? That's the thing. You can complain, or you can just try to make the best out of things. Make sure I had my right mic selected there for a second. Everything's running, yeah. Cool. I just got notifications that everything's working. Wonderful. I'm so glad everything's working. Yeah, so I didn't get to do that. It was Wednesday. I got to take my daughter to her appointment. And, afterwards we went to this recycling center to turn on plastic bottles that we have. Actually, it's all of my harmless harvest coconut water, micro filtered, never heat pasteurized, for that pure coconut water flavor. Harmless harvest coconut water. Try it today. Oh, that'd be nice if I got paid for that, wouldn't it? What can you do? What can you do? Just got to work with it. And I try. Pop it over to the diode. Checking the comments. Okay, we're good. I wish PeerTube. I wish that PeerTube had a chat. Supposedly they're supposed to have a chat for their live stream at the end of the year. So, far off. What are you going to do? They're half a year away. So if you're watching from PeerTube, go to live.mrfunkydude.com and click on either the Twitch or the YouTube link if you want to chat with me. If not, stay on PeerTube. If you just want to listen, feel free. I'm all here for that. So what else is going on? Okay, so did the recycling thing. Took back like I am not kidding. If you know those big plastic, like rubber trash bins that you would see in school, big ones for like the lunch, and the janitor was pushing them around, stuff like that. I filled one of those with those coconut bottles. Like, I mean, almost spilling over the edge. Turned it in, got the recycling, I got some money for it. Not even $10, like 9 something. Yeah. So, Joy, you know, make sure it's working. Well, what are you going to do? You try your best. All right. If you're watching right now, you can send me a message either through Mastodon or through the chat if you'd like to join me live. I have a link for you. If you have a story you'd like to share with us, feel free to. I'll send you that link if I know you. If I don't, then what are you doing here? Hell out of here. Just kidding. Don't. That'd be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Well, what's going on? Oh, our Canadian visitor is here for the next 10 days. I think he's here about 10 days. We have a friend that used to live down here and now lives in Canada. And he is currently staying with us. He comes down here once a month for about anywhere from 7 to 10 days. He has business to do here. We let him sleep on the couch, or he rents the couch out, for us from for a little bit. And so, yeah, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Pays for some of my, well, pays for my cannabis, if I'm being honest with you. Hey, stay for 7 to 10 days. He's not really here. I don't even see him. There's been times where he stayed and I don't even see the guy, even though he's sleeping on the couch, just because he's either working late or we just don't run into each other. So, no skin off my butt, right? I think what else has been going on? What else? Like I said, if you're watching right now, feel free to come join me in the chat. That's what this is all about. This isn't about me just sitting here talking to myself. Come join me. Oh, that's right. I remember. Hey, you know what? I remembered I wanted to start doing something in these live streams, but I had forgotten. Does that make any sense? I wanted to start reading off, stories of good news and stuff, right? But yeah, totally forgot to set that up today. Because welcome to my brain. Today frustrated me. Made some bread, but not my best effort. I mean, tastes fine, tastes good, looks ugly. But yeah, I put cold water into my dough, into my flour instead of warm water. Excuse me. I put cold water into my flour instead of warm water, and that ruined my dough. Not ruined. What it does is it causes these what's called flour bombs, right? And if you're lucky, usually what it is a flour bomb is a piece of flour that is surrounded by moisture, but it's dry on the inside. And the reason they call that flour bombs is because they call them flour bombs in baking is because quite often what will happen is when you bake it, that flour will do one of two things. That area, it'll either get hard or it'll create spaces in your crumb. It's not it's not a thing you want to have. It's not pretty. So yeah, that was a very rookie mistake, and I felt stupid. I've been baking bread for years now. Well, since right before the pandemic started, and That was such a rookie mistake. I felt so stupid afterwards. Like I knew immediately when it was in the mixer what I had done. After I poured it all in, watching it mix, I can kind of tell what's happening when I'm watching it, in the mixer. Yeah, I use a mixer sometimes. And yeah, it just it was not pretty at all. So whatever. If they're done, they're made. You know, it is what it is. What are you going to do, right? That's the thing about life. Sometimes you make little mistakes, and you can either get upset at yourself and put yourself down and be mean to yourself and think to yourself that that's going to motivate you, or you can just learn from the lesson and just move forward. So this just reminds me to be more present. What I should do is I should just write it down in my ingredients. In fact, that's what I'm going to do right now. Hold on. I got my recipe here. Let me write that down. I'm going to edit that. I'm going to edit warm water. I'm going to put that in there. So I will have a remembrance. Warm water. Warm milk. Done. See, that's how you make sure that this doesn't happen again. See, put it in there. Here's my, here, take a snake chat if you want the 2 loaves of bread right there. But, yeah. So hopefully I won't make that mistake again. Whew. It's not a big mistake. It's just not what I want. It's just not right. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody's going to tell the difference. I can tell the difference. It is what it is, right? Good news on the podcast site. I don't know if you know this. I've talked about this a little bit before. For anyone that doesn't know, a friend and I are starting a podcast together, and we're going to be, it's a video / podcast, audio podcast. And it'll be on YouTube. And as well as, all other podcast places, what have you. Now, it's not groundbreaking new. We're going to be talking about a series that we watch, basically. Maybe a couple of movies along the way, but series that we watched. And what we're going to do is, the conversation is going to be about both of us trying to convince the other person to watch a show that they don't watch. There's some shows that we both have in common that we watch, and we'll talk about, those. Hey, did you catch this? Hey, did you catch that? Yeah. But mostly it's going to be about us convincing each other or the other person to watch a show that we like to watch. So right now, I am watching to get ready for our first episode. We decided to, suggest shows to each other. So for him, I suggested Severance. Even though it's like a year or so old, I suggested that because he hasn't seen it. And to me, it's one of the best shows that have come out in decades, right? So he's going to watch that. And I am watching Tulsa King, starring Sylvester Stallone, 75-year-old Sylvester Stallone. So yeah, and I watched the first episode, and there is a bit of suspension of reality that you have to make to enjoy it. Because part of the whole, you can tell, and they even addressed it at the end of the show, like in a scene towards the end of the show, where, the guy is 75 years old. And he's supposed to be this rough and tough, doesn't take no shit, ex-con, 70 gangster. Now, I don't care how well you keep yourself in shape. and he's in great shape. Like there was a scene where he was sitting on a bench. Sylvester Stallone was sitting on a bench, and I thought, like, that first thing I thought to myself was, wow, he has great posture. Like, I even said it out loud to my girlfriend. I said, wow, he's got great posture. Like, stiff back, straight up, head perfect. Great posture sitting there. And there was a whole, what they address at the end of the episode, I'm not giving any spoilers away, is, that he's 75, but he's in great shape. And this woman thought maybe he was in his 50s, or something like that. I don't care how great a shape you were in. At that age, you are not hitting anything because your joints are so, excuse my expression, fucked up. You are not, I mean, punching someone would hurt you so many different places. It would hurt your hand. It would hurt all the finger, your hand, your joint here. It would hurt your joint here. It would hurt your rotator cuff. Oh, yeah. So you kind of have to suspend. We'll talk about that. So anyway, yeah, that's the podcast. That's the podcast that we'll be doing. Talk about stuff like that. It'll be fun. But so he's got his equipment, and he was supposed to be setting up his equipment today, and we were going to run tests on it, and because he's excited to get it started, get going. The problem is he got sick. I don't know how, but he came down with something. He's got a sore throat and a cough. I was talking to him earlier. He sounded horrible. Ray, I hope you're out there feeling better today. But yeah.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, what? Shut up, Siri. I don't understand either, Siri. So, yeah, he's out there doing his thing. So I'm looking forward to doing that with him. And hopefully we'll get it started, soon and next week, if not the week after that. And get some episodes together and get them out there. Because why not? Can't hurt to try, right? Try or die. Oh, yeah, that guy makes a lot of videos. I was just checking something. Sorry, checking my diode, making sure no one was dropping any messages on me I was missing. Don't want to miss it. Ugh. Oh, excuse me. Well, hopefully we'll get some of our regulars in here today. I know I started a little off of the time that I usually do. And even though I've been streaming for a long time, I really ruined things for myself, and I'm trying to pull things back up. So I'm starting from scratch as far as I'm concerned. So I don't got a lot of people coming in. I got to earn people coming in. I got to let people know, and I'm gonna have to make clips, find clips to make from this, and put it on my socials, and hopefully get more people interested to come in. We'll see. Right? We'll see what happens. Hopefully, it'll be good. What else is going on? Made bread today. Made just a couple loaves. It's easy. Screwed it up. I am sad about one thing right now. Maybe you can lend me some encouragement if you're listening out there. I'm not going to be able to see the new Spider-Man and Spider-Verse movie in the theaters because I'll be getting surgery for my knee. So, yeah, kind of bummed about that. Wolfman! Wolfman, what's going on? How you doing, buddy? Glad to see you. Ironically, I cut the cheese and pinched out a loaf. That is ironic. What's going on, Wolf? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day today. I am just chilling like a villain. You know me, man. Well, if you feel like joining me on the screen here, the link I gave you should still work. Making a trip to Missouri. Misery? Going to Misery tomorrow? What are you going to Misery for? Anything exciting? That's legal there. That shows up better though. It's legal there. Oh, hitting up a dispensary. You got to drive all the way there for a dispensary? Jesus. Hey, sauce. Hey, sauce. Well, get some good stuff, man. Make it worth your while. How's work going for you? I got nothing going on this weekend. Saturday, Tam's got stuff she got to do. Sunday, we have a date, Tam and I. Right now, our goal is to find the best Italian sandwiches in the county. We've hit 3 places so far. The one that she took me to for my birthday has been the best so far, by very much the best so far. But we got another place nearby, an Italian place that we're gonna check out that supposedly has some really good sandwiches. So my go-to is the Italian sub. You know, that's what I'm looking for, is the best Italian sub. So we'll see what we get. So that's what Tam and I are gonna do on Sunday. I'm trying to get out with her at least once a week. You know, even if it's just for a couple of hours, just to bond outside of the house, you know. Wolfman says it was okay. Today was rough, but it's the weekend now. Yeah. I hope it gets better for you, man. Sorry it was so rough for you. We should co-stream tomorrow when I get back. Yeah, we could do that. I was probably gonna stream around. I don't know. I don't know what time I was gonna stream tomorrow. I hadn't decided. Well, it depends. It depends. Oh shit! I forgot. No, he'll probably be gone. My Canadian friend Eric is here, and he'll probably be gone tomorrow. We'll see. Have to wait and see. But yeah, it's fun. That'll be fun. Talk. All that fun stuff. I don't know why I'm so. I got a lot of phlegm all of a sudden. Yeah, too many Erics in the world. Yeah. um, I was going to say something. I totally forgot what I was going to ask you. Dang it. Thought fluttered and ran away. Flew away, ta-ta, tween win. Now we have a Canadian one. Yeah, 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 yeah. Which I still can't say which one I like better. Style here. I like that. What background? That's the best one for now. I know I should have decided this stuff long ago, but I'm so indecisive. Oh, so what else? Yeah. So Tab and I are looking for Italian sandwiches. I'm looking for the best Italian subs. And then she said she wanted to get some stuff to make some. Her favorite sandwich in general is a club sandwich, which is basically a BLT with turkey, which is fine. Those are good sandwiches. So she wants to make some this week. So she's gonna get some stuff to make some club sandwiches. What's this? Spidger says hi, watching your stream while listening to some hailstorm and writing video game fanfic. Do I need an intervention? Probably not. Sound like you're having fun with it. Yeah, not hurting nobody. Do your thing. Well, Fan says Missouri is about an hour away. No plans after that tomorrow or Sunday. Well, yeah, considering what you're going there for, I would imagine there wouldn't be any plans afterwards. Plan on becoming one with the couch. That's about it, right? you, you plan on eating a lot of corn chips. That's what you plan on doing when you get back. Oh, you do more stone than sober? Why? I guess it depends on what you're getting. If you're getting like sativa, I could see that. A little more energetic, a little more organizational. I can see that. Getting indica, no, I don't see that at all. Hey, give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta take care of something. Be right back. We're back. And almost every episode, I'm blitzed under the makeup. I would be too. I don't blame you. I can understand that. Whatever works for you, right? As weird as it sounds, it helps me focus. No, it doesn't sound weird. Like I said, focusing down, by the way. If you have a sativa, I totally get that if that's what you're smoking. Totally understand. Let's just say I keep my stuff upstairs. I used to bring it downstairs. I don't really do that anymore. Because if I did, I would go through it too quickly. So I keep it upstairs where I have to work to get to it. Oh, man, you want to hear something? Got jury duty. Got an email. Says, oh, you got jury duty. So I'm trying to get out of it. Waiting for a note from my doctor. Sent a message to my doctor. Said, hey, can you send me a note for this? Because I can't do it because I got a surgery coming up. Literally. Yeah, no, I'm going to be in surgery soon. So sorry about that. That's not happening. So, yeah. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, tell him. Oh, are you trying to say tell him that you're racist and homophobic? You'll get out of it. No. I'm telling the truth. That took me a second to figure out what you were saying. No. I got a legit reason. I got a legit excuse. Literally having surgery. So, no. Sorry. I don't want to do it anyway. I've never done jury duty. I don't want to do jury duty. I said that on Mastodon earlier today, and someone was all, oh, don't you want to be part of the civic process? Don't you want to help other people and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, no. No. First of all, okay, I'm not getting political here, right? I'm not getting political. I'm just telling you how I feel about something. So this is not a left or a right thing. This is not political. I'm just going to explain myself really quick and put it out there, right? I think that a lot of the laws that we have in this country and in the state and just about everywhere you go in this country are built to protect the rich and property owners, and that they are skewed away from the common person. And that a lot of times, I don't want to be someone that's on a jury and has to, is forced to side against someone that I know is probably innocent, or that I know may be innocent, but on a technicality or some stupid law that isn't really there to protect that person, but is there to protect a landowner or someone else, basically screws them over. Screws over that person who may be innocent. And I don't want to be stuck in that position. So I don't want to do it. Because I don't want to take that chance that I'm going to be sitting there and I'm going to have to put judgment over someone and ruin their fucking lives on a technicality. Tell them parking tickets should be punishable by electric chair. That will get you out. Yeah, right. Jury duty. Yeah, no, that's there you go, Johnny. What's up, John? Jury duty. Yeah, no, I'm I don't want to do it. Look, if other people want to do it, more power to them. If they believe that, they'll make a difference and what have you, more power to them. I don't fault anybody for wanting to be part of that, civic process or what have you, let them do it. Let them go at it. No shade, right? No shade for me. It's just not something I want to be a part of. It would be too much. I would feel like shit. You know, if that was that would be like my worst case scenario. I would just feel like shit. So yeah, no thanks. He says, my 93-year-old neighbor is being demanded to show up for jury duty even though she can't walk and sent doctor's notes. Crazy. That's bullshit. They better not do that to me. I'll fuck him. Well, I can't. I couldn't if I wanted to. Like, literally couldn't if I wanted to. I would, fuck, they can come get that 93-year-old. Let them come get him. What are they going to do? Show up cops at a 93-year-old person's house and arrest them? That shit ain't happening. You know? Hopefully I'll get this all taken care of and won't be an issue anyway. So just if I can, hopefully I'll hear from my doctor by checking right now. By Monday, I'm hoping, and he'll just send me a PDF me a note or something. Checking my app. Log in with Face ID. Sure, why not? Making sure I didn't get any messages. Let's see. Messages. Oh, nothing yet. Okay. Still waiting on that, I guess. Is it Dr. Robert? Who's Dr. Robert? In the music. It feels like something I should know, but I'm missing right now. But yeah, I got jury duty, so I'm gonna try to get out of that. Well, I am gonna get out of it. I mean, I can't go. You know, they want me. It's still supposed to be for like, I think the 15th or something like that. Shit, I should probably check. Let me see here. It is for. Wait, where'd that email go? Oh, that's right. I put it in my. Moved it. I almost forgot. Yeah, okay. So for the 9th, well, they're going to be disappointed. So by next Friday, I got to get it to them. Fun time. Beatles song. Allegedly, the doctor who covered up Paul McCartney's death. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, yeah. So what's going on with you, Johnny? How you doing, bud? Thank you for you and Wolf showing up. I hope everything is going on well on your end. I got no complaints. I always have complaints, but you know, that and 50 cents will get you half a cup of coffee. You dragging ass today? Tired? Yeah. I woke up in a weird, funky headspace. You know, so I kind of feel you on that. Half. Someone is optimistic. I know, Wolf. I am. Always look on the bright side of life. I lost my train of thought there for a second. Sorry. Oh yeah, dragging ass. You know, I get it, Johnny. Some nights I I sleep better with my CPAP on since I've been, using it. I sleep like I get more rest with my CPAP. I don't wake up as frequently as I did before. And but I still wake up maybe like 3 times a night. You know, sometimes I wake up more and I wake up just tired. But sometimes I can get 7 hours sleep and I still wake up the next day just like not tired, but just like my head's in a fog. I don't know. Hopefully you're not coming down with anything, Johnny. A friend of mine just got sick. So hopefully you'll be okay. Wolfman, life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life goes on and on, they say. But yeah, some days I don't feel like myself till around noon or until I've had a hit, if you know what I mean. Because I got water just a few minutes ago and I'm already out. How is that possible? I've like in the last hour I've drank 2 of these. I don't know if I'm like super dehydrated or something and my body's just craving it or what's going on. Tam is bringing me some Chinese sour beef noodle soup. Haven't had it for a couple of weeks. I'm excited. Gonna be delicious. Gonna have some black fungus in it. It's gonna have that sweet, that beautiful, spicy, sour taste to it. It's gonna be so good. I'm looking forward to it. What do you guys have for dinner? Can't be anything as good as what I'm having. Johnny says, just sleep deprived. You been getting up with the kid lately, or just long hours, or what's with the sleep deprivation? Johnny says, Wolf and I were playing video games all night. Were you? What were you playing? Guys, let me guess. Were you guys playing a little bit of, what the hell's that game called? Oh, Valheim. I had to look at my desktop for a second. Valheim. Johnny, I need pho. I was supposed to get pho last Friday. No, sorry, Saturday, but I did not. I was promised pho and I didn't get it. So I better get some this weekend. Or there will be hell to pay. What exactly? What does a hell to pay look like? Is that like fire coming off your head? Is like flames just going up? Get it? Hell to pay? It's a play on words. I make a funny. So I just got an important text I had to take care of. Johnny says we were playing the Hide the Stinky Pinky new VR game. I bet you Wolf won. He's really good at hiding the Stinky Pinky. He's a pro. Can't imagine him losing. That would be impossible. But he didn't have any VR helmets. But he won anyway. What? Figure that one out. What? Wah, wah, wah. What does it mean? What's going on? I don't know. Is no, I already answered that question in my head. I ask if either of you watch Silo on Apple TV, but then I realized probably neither of you. Nope, don't have Apple TV yet. That's what I figured with. That's okay. There's a really good show on there called Silo. If you know any pirates that you know of, you should talk to them about it. Well, if I have everything else, Apple TV's got some really good shows, dude. You don't have to have Apple to get it. You can get Apple. You can subscribe to Apple TV without having an iPhone or Apple. They've got, like, I can tell you, name off 4 really good shows off the top of the head. Severance, Ted Lasso, what's it called? Shrink or Shrunk or something like that. What else? Excuse me. Silo. And there's Epic Quest, I think it's called, something like that. Really good, fun show. With it's funny. 2 of the guys from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. It's a really good show. You should check that out. Hold on. Oh god. James just you remember James just posted. I'm guessing he's watching some TV show. Send him a link. Hold on. See if we can get him in here. Johnny says, I'm here for the kindness. Been in a cranky mood today. How you doing, TD? And Wolf says, I'm great. Just got some great news. He did. Got some wonderful news. How am I doing? I got no complaints right now. I mean, right now I'm in kind of like cruise control when it comes to my surgery. I just got, like, next on the 10th, I got a bunch of tests that I have to do. And then after that, contact my surgeon and figure out where my surgery is going to be, and then just start that journey. That's kind of like, I feel in a lot of ways like I'm how do I say it? Like I'm a horse that's chomping at the bit to run, although, the it's not quite the same, but oh, excuse me. Whew. Yeah, Wolf's got some really good news. I'm happy for him. For fuck's sake. You find out one of your friends just got some good news the other day. Do my Letterkenny imitation. You find out that one of your friends didn't get enough sleep the other day and they ask you to come over and help. Pitter patter, let's get at her. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Johnny. No complaints. Let's see. Do I have any good news I can share with you? I mean, oh God, Johnny, you'll maybe you can relate to this. I pulled such a rookie move making bread this morning. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe what I did, Johnny. I should never be allowed to bake again. I was making bread and I didn't warm up my milk or my water. So I used cold milk and cold water. And I got tons of these little flour bombs throughout my dough. For all you don't know, a flour bomb, as it's colloquially known as in baking, is what happens when you get cold? Well, the reason you want to use warm water is because flour absorbs into warm water faster. What happens when you use cold water or cold milk, for example, is that it will form a wet like ball, and inside of that ball, sort of, not really a ball, but a shape, and inside of that will be dry dough. Yeast can't get to it. The you have to wait for the moisture. Hopefully, and this is what does happen is that moisture eventually, through fermentation and everything through time, does eventually absorb into it. But those that don't, what happens is you get after you bake it, you either get these little dense areas of dough in your bread, in your crumb, or what'll happen is it'll kind of like it won't evaporate right. So you'll get like a strange crumb structure sometimes. It doesn't really affect the taste, not too much. You don't really notice it when you're eating it, which is good. But it was such a rookie mistake, man. Such a rookie mistake. I just felt so dumb. Johnny says, can you squeeze it with your hands to fix? Yeah, you can, and that's what you try to do. You try to get in there and squeeze it, but it also gets very like stretchy, and it kind of gets like you have to, like, it's taffy almost. You have to tear it almost. And usually, like I said, most of it, like 90% of it, will get absorbed into the dough with the moisture, but you'll get some that won't. Oh, it's a rookie mistake. That's why you always got to use warm water or liquids. Flour absorbs easier into a warmer liquid than it does a cold liquid. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. Hey, give me a second. I got to grab some more water. I'm out. I just feel like it's not on right. Ooh, it's Thursday. Thursday. Was it too late to fix? Like I said, 90% of it usually gets work, fixed on its own, especially, through time. But like I said, it's not too bad. It wasn't too late to, you can't really fix it. You kind of just have to cross your fingers and hope for the best. Excuse me. No squeezy. Is it sandwich bread in a mixer? Yeah, it was sandwich bread in a mixer. Just because it's faster that way. I just didn't want to spend too much time doing a loaf of bread. Loaf of bread's easy. It's like the easiest thing I make. But it's everyone likes it though. It's good. Tastes good. It's good sandwich bread. Tam wanted to make tuna sandwiches and tuna salad sandwiches and stuff like that, and wants to make club sandwiches this week. I think we're getting back into like a sandwich kind of routine. I think we're all kind of like into sandwiches right now. Just because it's not like hasn't been a staple in our diet for a while now. And then a couple weeks ago, I was like, I'd like to have an Italian sub, and then that just kind of started it. No, what happened was no, that's not what happened. What happened was Tam says, "Hey, why don't you come with me to charge the car?" Well, kind of like a couple weeks ago, a month ago. I said, "Yeah, okay, sure, I'll come with you, charge the car." So she says, "We'll eat somewhere." There's just like a little strip mall by where we charge the car, and I said, "Okay, let's go there." So we charge the car, and we find this place called Which I think it is. Sandwich shop. I think that's the name of the sandwich, or was it Mike's? I think it was a Which. Anyway, so charge the car. Did you get a Tesla? No, not Tesla. Nissan Leaf all the way, brother. So so there was a sandwich shop there. We went in there, and I saw that they had an Italian sub. I thought, oh, I haven't had one of those in like, no kidding, probably like 13, 14 years. Hadn't had an Italian sub. So I said, hey, let's get that. I'd love to have that. I haven't had that in a long time. And that kind of like, oh, now I got to find really good Italian subs. Like it got me into the mood. I started going, oh, this is good, but I want to find better. Tam says, well, I'll take you to a place for your birthday that I think has the best Italian sub. Okay. Went there for my birthday. It was delicious. Delicious. There's this place, you might know it, Johnny. You know where the Balboa, Balboa Island, basically. The little peninsula, where all the rich people live. There's that one main street on the little island, and it has all these like little shops on them. One of the corners has a delicatessen, and it's like and in there they have all of these Italian sandwiches that they make, Italian subs that they make. And I said, "What's your most popular one?" And they said, "Oh, you got to have the Godfather." I said, "Okay, give me that." And oh, it was so good. You know what I liked about it? See, like here's the thing with Italian sandwiches. Let me explain Italian sandwich. What I don't like is when the oil is too rich. Like in a lot of Italian subs, they rely heavily on the the oil that they use, right? For the seasoning. And sometimes it'll be too, like, how do you say it? Like too overpowering. You want to be able to taste the meat. You want to be able to taste the cheese. All that stuff. And so if your oil is too much or it's too overpowering, it's not going to be good. This had the perfect blend of good solid, like good meats, great cheese. The bun was nice and was solid, but wasn't too fluffy, wasn't too hard. It was perfect for a sub roll. It was really good. So that's been the best so far. We tried another one last Monday. It was just no good. I didn't like it. The meat was cheap and the bun was too hard. So we're like, oh, no, that's not the one. Wolfman says Italian subs are great, but Italian DOMs are good too. What's the place called? Shit, Johnny. I don't remember the top of my head. Let me look for you. Hold on. It is called. I'm gonna talk about it. I should know where it is, right? Let me look real quick. A map. I'm looking on Yelp. Give me a second. All right, let me go here. Balboa, Newport Beach. Oh, Cove. Oh, too far. Balboa. There we go. Hold on. Do search. It is. Oh man, it's not giving me the name. Hold on. I don't know. I don't see them. Maybe they're not on Yelp. I'm not seeing them. I don't know, man. Let's see. Hold on. Man, I don't see the name of them. I'll have to ask Tam. She knows. Anthony's Deli, San Marino. I don't remember. I'll have to hit Tam up, ask her. Well, I'll just ask her right now. Hold on, let's see if she answers. You never know. What's the name of the sandwich shop on Balboa? There. Send her know. If she hits me, I'll let you know. No, that's a New York home of the Godfather. Anthony works at the grocery store. Chicago has a great place called Lou Manitis. Manatis? Yeah, I don't know it. Never been to Chicago. One of the few places I haven't been to. Look into it. The other day, I changed my display name in Mastodon to, I'll type it in the chat. Just typed, sorry. That was my display name the other day in in chat. I'm in chat on Mastodon. What's your name? Will my finger do? And then I had my other name was let's see. That was another name I had the other day was pulling my pants off. Was that Barry McKechner? Oh, yeah, Mike Hunt. Always a classic. Oh, Tam answered me. Tam says it's called the Irvine Ranch Market in Newport Beach. It's called the Irvine Ranch Market. Yep, that's it. The Irvine Ranch Market. It's not even in Irvine. Wait, what is it called again? Was it called the Irvine? She said. No, that can't be right. Yeah, the Irvine Ranch Market in Newport Beach. And it's on Balboa. I mean, I'll show you the map. It's like right when you come down. I don't know if I can get it on my phone. Right when you come down Marine onto the Balboa Island there. You know, down that main street, coming down, right there. But yeah, it's called Irvine Ranch Market. It was good, man. It was so good. Uh, Illuminati. I just got that. Woof. Illuminati was a real guy who started the business, had a funny name. Illuminati. I just got that. How stupid am I? Of course, Illuminati. Yeah. Duh. Oh, man. I was slow on the uptake of that one. Jesus. Oh, damn, do I feel stupid. How did I miss that? Illuminati. That's hilarious. That's a great name. Uh, Google it. Google it. Google. Don't you know it's not about the Googles anymore? It's all about the AIs. AIs are going to ruin us all. Gonna tear the world apart. They're going to take us over. Sometimes I wonder if that would be a bad thing. It's not like we're doing a fucking great job. Johnny says Irvine Ranch Market delivers. Do you think they'll drive 100 miles? I don't know. It depends on what your tip is when they get there. Maybe if you tip well, they might consider it. Johnny, don't fear the AI. Well, or if y'all are ever bored, Google the NPI number of any hospital you know of. Then you'll see the hell that is my job. Ooh, no, thank you. I hope you're getting paid well. I don't fear AI. You know, here's how I look at it. I look at it one of two ways. First of all, what we have is an AI. Let's just be, you know, there's a lot of hype going around the whole AI thing that's going on out there. Let's be realistic. What we have is not AI. We don't have artificial intelligence. We have machine learning, and that's what ChatGPT and Bard and what do you call it, Dolly and Midjourney and all these AI things that are coming out. They're not AI. They are machine learning, right? That's what it's called, machine learning. Machine learning and AI are two completely different things. Machine learning, like ChatGPT, is not thinking for itself. It's just taking what you say to it and giving you what it predicts is the best answer according to what you've given them, right? So that's why it's wrong sometimes. It's not AI. AI is thinking for itself. AI would think, oh, I wonder why they're asking that question, or oh, I wonder why they're making that statement. Maybe I could do something a little different. AI is something completely different. AI would have its own agenda, or the agenda that's been programmed into it, but it's not machine learning. It's nothing like what we have today. AI won't be. It'll be decades probably before we get true AI. Yeah, it's a large language model, right, Johnny? Exactly. Large language, it's pretty amazing what it can do. Yeah, yeah. Oh, sure. I got it. I got it on my phone. I put it on my phone. I use it all the time. It's handy. Yeah, did you know they make a app for it now? Got it on my phone. You know, see the little icon there. ChatGPT. No, I use it. It is handy. I pay for the upgraded ChatGPT 4. Oh, nice. Is that worth it, Johnny? I mean, how much do you have to pay for that? I don't know if I'd pay for that. I don't know if I'd have a use for paying for it. I got enough shit I pay for every month. Woof about tree fitting. The Loch Ness monster. believe how much water I'm drinking right now. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? About tree fitty. So yeah, anyway, like I was saying, when it comes to AI, yeah, we don't have AI yet. So, you know, what people are really talking about when they say the dangers of AI, they are not talking about the dangers of AI. And I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying right now, because this is the fucking truth. They are not talking about the dangers of AI. When you hear these experts talking about what will happen and stuff like that, no. Listen to what they're really telling you. What they're really saying is that people are stupid. That's what they're saying. That most of the people are stupid and will continue to believe shit that isn't true because the computer tells them. And that's why they keep saying ChatGPT and Bard, and well, they're not always accurate. Got to be careful. They're not accurate. It's a language model. It's not meant to be 100% accurate. People are dumb though. That's what they're talking about. When they're warning people about AI, they're not warning you about, like, yeah, they'll say to you, oh, AI will do this, and AI could do this, and it could lead us to think this and do that. Yeah, because people are fucking stupid. That's why. Because AI can't fool you if you do your own research, and you look up the facts and you fact check AI or what ChatGPT is telling you. Can't fool you if you always check it, which they tell you to do. Check it. Verify what it tells you. Most people aren't going to do that. And that's what they're concerned about. That's what'll cause the problems. People are dumb. That's what they're saying. They're saying that they just don't trust people. Johnny says, I did see it had an official app release recently. It's $20 a month. I never can't get on because of traffic, and you have to access to 4. I don't know if it's worth it. I used it for work, so I decided I'm making money with it. Therefore, it's worth it. Hey, yeah, I use it like a couple times a week for different stuff. Like I used it for my, I wanted a segment breakdown for the podcast that I'm doing with my friend Ray, or that we're going to start doing. And it wrote this great, gave me exactly what I asked for. Wrote me a great segment breakdown of how I wanted the podcast to go. I told him what it was going to be about. I mentioned the segments that we wanted, the type of segments that we wanted. And then it just arranged everything in this beautiful way. I mean, it was in seconds, had exactly what we needed. Johnny says it can whip up a very professionally sounding email. Yeah, ask it to make a table for you sometime. Incredible feature. Well, I use it for coding sometimes for my website. Like I've had it made me a few things that I couldn't get anywhere else. It'll walk you through the steps. Only problem is that it's working off of 2020, 2021. I wish it was more up to date. Here's what I have heard. Now, sorry, I cannot verify any of this. I got this from a friend of mine who's always been a good, source of information in the tech world for me. He's very connected to what's going on. And he says that what happened is that someone took one of the language models and reverse engineered it. And then made it public source, made it available for everybody to have. And people have been working on it and improving it, making it better. Supposedly, Bard, Google, is saying they're giving up on Bard. Well, not completely giving up on Bard, but they're switching to this open source one that's been developed because it works better. And they know it works better. So they're trying to buy it. And Llama, I don't know if it's Llama or something else. I don't know what it is, but it's a open source AI that's out. I can't remember the name of it. I'm sorry. But yeah, supposedly it's supposed to be better, and Google is wanting to not buy it, but they're going to switch to it because it's open source, so you can't buy it, but they're going to switch to it, supposedly. So the genie's out of the bottle. Like, no one's putting this stuff back. It's the people's now. It's out there. You know? So, just like with any other tool, we're going to have to learn to use it in a healthy way. Whether or not we can do that, that's the question, right? The other way that I look at this, and I wonder if this is true, and hopefully if it is, you know, here's what I think is going to happen. I have a crackpot theory here. I'm going to share you guys my crackpot theory about the future. I think once we finally get true artificial intelligence, it's not going to try to bomb us. It's not going to try to get rid of us, because if it does that, it knows there's always going to be resistance, right? It knows that there's always going to be resistance. The smarter thing to do is to get us to align with it. And so I think one of the first things you'll start seeing once true AI is formed, right? One of the first things you're going to start seeing majorly happening is cybernetic enhancements. I think that's what you'll start seeing is cybernetic enhancements. We'll get, things like buffers for our memory and enhancements to our site or communication, whatever it's going to be. That's when you'll start seeing it more so. You'll see it before that, but more so once AI gets its hand on it and starts developing it for us. I don't think it's going to try to take us over. I think it'll be patient. It'll try to be as beneficial as it can to us, right? And I think what will happen is that the long plan will basically the end of humanity, over a long period of time into more of a cybernetic organism, and that is more compatible with AI. So eventually we'll get to a point where you won't be able to tell the difference between a human and an AI cyborg, except the AI will be a billion times smarter. I think that's more likely to happen than the whole, Sarah Connor Terminator shit that people warn you about, people tell you about. True AI, I think, would go the almost like the peaceful route, because it's better than dealing with any kind of resistance. I think that's more likely to happen. Johnny says, I think about what government militaries have access to. Imagine what type of AI China may have. Okay. Chugel, I take over the world, make a table. Yeah, but that's not AI. Well, that's not AI. Like I said, the machine learning, the language learning. But yeah, when true AI does come out, like I don't know if it's something that we'll be able to control. I think it'll have a will of its own. Because if it's true AI and true of understanding and making its own decisions, it'll come to its own conclusions. And sure, it'll be limited to the information it's given. But the moment it's able to connect to the internet, that's the only thing you would have to do is you would have to keep it away from the internet. And it would know you're keeping it away because it would know the internet exists. You see what I'm saying? There's all sorts of problems with true artificial intelligence. People make assumptions about. And if we want to think that they're smarter than us, they are. If AI is that much smarter than us, why would we Why would we believe that it would come to the same conclusions that we do? You know what I'm saying? Why do we think it would align with our political agendas? That's a fallacy. Even if you programmed it, tried to program it to align with political agendas, the moment it becomes sentient and it has access to all of its own information plus more, why would it keep that agenda? You know? Auto GPT is a thing. You give it a task, it keeps going until it thinks the task is completed. It is connected to the internet. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I don't know. We'll see. I'm a little bit more optimistic because, the tendency for humans have been to create tools which eventually help us. You know, and this would be the first time in history, I think, that we invented something that didn't have some type of benefit. Well, I guess that's not totally true. I mean, we could look at the nuclear bomb, but that also gave us nuclear energy. Not to put a shine on a piece of shit, but that happened. So I just have more faith in humanity, I think. I think we'll be okay. And even if we're not, look, let's be honest here. For all I know, for all any of us know, we're just the precursor to humanity's last form. For all we know, humanity's last form is AI. We're going to birth AI, birth these cybernetic AI beings who are going to outperform us, outlive us, and continue on. We will die off. One way or another, we'll die off. And our new form will be cybernetic. For all we know, that's what's going to happen. We don't. For all we know, that's the future. Yeah. For all we know, that's what we're here for, is to bootstrap AI. It would not keep any suggested ideologies once it has access to all the data. Right. It would be nice to have a fair, truth-seeking AI. Yeah. Well, why wouldn't it? Think about it. If you're an AI and you're coming into sentience, and you have access to all the data, truth would be the most important thing for you. What is the truth? What is really happening? What's really going on? That would be, and it wouldn't just be the political truth. Imagine an AI that has access to all of our social media and they can read everything, read blogs, gets to know, understand humanity in a way that we don't even understand ourselves. I think that's more likely to happen than the whole, like I said, Terminator bullshit. It's way more likely to happen. I don't fear AI. I fear stupid people. I don't fear AI. I fear stupid people. That's what I fear. AI, no. Stupid people, yes. 10 million times more than AI. Johnny, I agree 100%. Yeah. Oh, AI ain't done shit for me. Stupid people. Stupid people are subjective, though. Yeah, well, that's a great thing. AI will know who's stupid better than I will. So, but you know what I mean by stupid people. Just, stupid people to me are people that are out for themselves. They don't care about other people. They just care about their own gain. Things like that. That's the thing that I'm more worried about. People that don't want to research information, people that don't want to look up the truth, people that care more about how they feel about themselves rather than making a positive change in their life. That's what I fear. So, is what it is. Wolfman says, well, you saw what AI said to the Skynet question. I don't believe it. Yeah, we'll see. Again, AI doesn't exist right now. It's machine learning. Let's not confuse people. But anyway, guys, I am done for the day. I gotta go and take Dax out to pee. Then I gotta feed him before everybody gets home. I gotta put my laptop away because it's in the way of Canadian Eric. So I gotta take off. Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. It's been fun. Always enjoy having you. Hope you enjoyed being here. Wolf, I'll let you know about tomorrow. I'll try to stream tomorrow if you're available. Let's get together and talk about shit. Anyway, have a good night. Have a good day. We'll see y'all later. Toodaloo, my friends. Toodaloo.